You can use light key frequencies to heal and prosper. Benefits include improved sense of well-being, clarity, peace, and abundance. Join today to embrace your divinity.
Hello friends, I'm Dr. Avisha Mathur, your host from the Infinite Healing team. And from the Infinite Healing team, I welcome you all for our interview call series. And today I have a very special guest, as you have already seen on the slide. She is my best friend, and everyone has heard about magic of mantra, but in light keys we have magical antra. So hi Antra, hello and welcome.
Wow, that was so beautiful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm so glad and so excited for this. And I would like everyone to know that Antra has been a healer for past almost 13 years, and she has learned so many modalities and everything. So Antra, how did you land up in magic of light keys?
Thank you so much for giving me that magic of Antra. But it's like, I'll tell you, we are in the family tree of Nila. So this magic is flowing from Nila.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you
Okay.
are also a part.
Yes, of course. We all are a part of it. Yeah. So talking about my journey into this, so I have been initially into tarot reading. I am an Institute tarot reader. And also I was practicing many different modalities like clinical hypnotherapy, then theta healing, radical healing. And so it was not that, I was continuously doing this or professionally doing it, but maybe by mouth publicity, whatever clients I had. And I also took up a clinical space. I practiced clinical hypnotherapy for a few years, but it was like an on and off thing, not like a continuous process or practice that I was doing. And the pandemic was actually a blessing in disguise for all of us. Yes, and especially for all of us. Yes, it is. And that was when, thanks to Sonali. So Sonali was posting about, being the world's first prosperity activation facilitator. So I was just, she's in my friend list. She was with me for clinical hypnotherapy. And I was every day looking at that, and it was just pulling me. That energy was pulling me. I did not really knew what it is and what's it all about. So I just connected to Sonali one fine day, and she explained me over the call about it, and her energies was, she was just flowing. And I was like, okay, fine, I'm joining this class. So the first thing that I chose was prosperity activation with Sonali. And that was like a actually game changer for me. And whatever today I am, it's absolutely with light key healing systems that, I'm showing on screen is the biggest gift that, light key system has given me. Because when I started my journey, Avisha, my husband always used to tell me, you are a tarot reader, so go on YouTube, do the free readings, come live. And I was like, okay, I'll do it some other time. Okay, I'll do it some other time. Because I did not have that, there was a fear of coming in front of people, talking to people, looking into their eyes. Will I be able to, tell them what is needed for them? And I was just avoiding it, delaying it. But yes, this has really created magic. And with prosperity activation, all of it, like, everything in my life started shifting. So the energies within me completely shifted. And it was like every day I used to do tarot readings, almost 15 to 20 tarot readings during the pandemic, right?
Wow.
And that was where I was beautifully connected to tarots also. I got back that divinity back again with me, with the blessings of this magical tool that we have. Yes. And then it was like, when I did that class, then I asked her, like, what is this then? What is this? And then it was, there was a no stop to it. So I just started with the basic frequency, then took up all of the classes one after the another.
And yeah, I really agree. Like it starts pulling you, the energy start pulling you, and you know, you choose one class, then you feel
Yes.
no more, no more, no more. And it's like you just feel so blessed to have these all.
Yes.
So how has these light keys and frequencies helped you create magic in your life?
Uh, so talking about my daily life, as I told you, the biggest uh, gift that I got was, in my day-to-day tarot readings, I got very sharp clarity on what I have to actually tell the client. So it is not like, I have to tell them the entire story, but even if one or two words is like, yes, it's clicking them. So that clarity I got, and yes, it's again because of Vortex of Light, I should say. That is an amazing tool. I always first sit into the Vortex of Light and then start my readings or my healing sessions. So that is where, even the client got connected. So that drama which was there, or the entire story which is there between the client or between you keep on discussing for hours. So that was actually not required now. It was like, it came down. So we actually used to hit the target and then go ahead with it. So that's how, this Vortex of Light has really brought in a lot of clarity. And also when it used to come to readings in any for anyone in my family or any healing sessions in my family, I always used to say no, because I knew that somewhere maybe my judgment is going to interfere. Maybe I may not be completely honest with my readings or whatever I'm offering them. But yes, again, going back to the Vortex of Light, I never felt that my judgment will come in. So now I openly do readings for them also. I don't have any obligations related to that. So yes, it just flows for them as well without any judgment.
It gives a lot of clarity.
Yes.
And so, what was your call for choosing the facilitator courses? You were practicing these courses, and how did you jump into a
Okay.
facilitator course?
Okay, so that's somewhere I feel it comes. As a child, we always have what when parents ask us, "What would you like to become?" And the answer that typically comes is teacher. I want to become a teacher, and the same thing happened with me. I always had this, key. I would like to teach, or whatever knowledge I have, I would like to share it with everyone, but I didn't know how. I mean, I was really not aware. So whatever it is, even if it was tarot, even if it was any healing sessions, so even if I have to share it with someone, I was not aware of how exactly I can do this. So as I said, I basically wanted to always had that, love for teaching. So I just went on with this when I took up one of the classes, and when just Nila's. So the honestly telling you, whenever there was a post on, the group that Nila has announced this class, it was like, yes, yes, I'm going to do it. So every class was like, yes, yes, I'm going to do it. So that was the energy at that time, and just chose it. So facilitation for me was another experience to, or maybe a way to bring myself in front of people, because that barrier somewhere I had to break, that filter which I had, that I cannot come in front of people, I cannot talk to people, or maybe I cannot look into their eyes, or cannot address such a big crowd. So that was the main intention, that I need to break this barrier. And that's how I went into facilitation.
Wow, wonderful. So, how has been your experience as a facilitator of light keys?
Yes, it's again a learning journey. So the more we talk about it, the more, layers it has to it, which starts opening up, and you find the magic in each and every tool that is there in the class, right? So every time you are teaching it, so there is something new which comes to you. there is something new about maybe that frequency, or maybe about that key, that, oh, we can use it in this way, or we can use this frequency for this person. So when I had sessions, so while doing a facilitation, while teaching someone, I used to get an idea like, okay, so this I can use for this client. So I was able to relate now, oh, my client needs this, right? So it's like I was getting more better and better while I took up these facilitations. So it was not initially that, I did many classes or so, just whatever one to one. So the first class which I did for basic frequency, it when she wrote that it helped to release her inhibitions. That was the time where even I realized there were certain inhibitions about me coming in front of people, that even along with her in the class, even I was able to release that.
Oh,
Yes.
great.
Yes. And so that's how it then, started feeling more delicious. And okay, yes, I want to eat it one more time. So I just went on like, okay, so I'll take one more facilitation class, I'll go ahead with one more. And also I would say that, not necessary that even if you're taking classes or not, but every time when you attend a facilitator's class with Nila, there is again something new to learn. So the same tools that she had taught in the class when we did the class, and the same tools again in the facilitators class with the energies of that, the all other participants who are there in the facilitators class. So along with them, you have again something different to learn. And again, there is a lot of clearing which happens even during those classes. So I have mostly seen these facilitators classes for me as, peeling those layers of the onion again and again, and, going to the deep root of it and still working upon myself. Yes. So it has beautifully helped me.
This makes me also choose this facilitator course now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you should definitely go ahead with it. And
So,
I,
yeah,
yeah, and I know you have like completed all the prereqs and all, and you're perfectly ready now.
definitely. So, like, which you'll be sharing these breakthrough protocols also. So how has been your experience during the class with the breakthrough protocols? The ones which we don't have the prereqs and all,
Okay.
basic simple
So
protocols.
breakthrough protocols, like what we are doing is the four protocols: the conflict resolution, the instant relief, attracting money, and the conscious manifestation, the conflict resolution. Yeah. So yes, that is again a one thing which, maybe my participants, maybe they like about it, that okay, we don't have to do any prereq classes, and still we have a very what do you say, a very beautiful tool, or a very power packed tool. So even if it's like, if you look at it, they are very small tools, but the power behind that is amazing. And talking about the conflict resolution, it's like every day, left, right, we are just using the conflict resolution. Yes, and I'm actually using it. In fact, today afternoon only I spoke to one of my client who has also learned conflict resolution from me. So she was telling about her mother itself. So whenever she comes, this happen, and then she will keep on saying this, that, and there is a lot of then fight between us. So I don't know. So she said, I don't know what happened. And just that when she said that she's coming, I just started with my conflict resolution session with her. And when she actually came in, the scene was completely different. So now she's telling me that, okay, we are no longer, going into those debates. So we are like happy. We are talking to each other from a very comfortable zone. We are very good with each other. There's a lot of harmony around us. So at least now there is nothing, that we need to debate upon, or it's just the moment that we see each other, we used to get triggered by each other. This is what she was telling me. Yeah.
Oh, such a beautiful
Yes.
share. Yeah.
Yes.
Complete harmony in your relationships.
Yes. Yes.
Definitely, I think most of the people, especially during this lockdown time, everybody has so much disharmony going on. So I think it's really very helpful for that.
Yes, and I'll just add one more, story about a client. So she had come to me, of course she was my tarot client, so she had come to me with her issue with her boyfriend. And there was like, she was like, I want this relation somehow. So with the moment she started with, like, I want this relation, even though she was realizing that there is a lot of disrespect, and there is like nothing that she's being loved or the person is caring about, but she was still after the relationship, and I didn't want to put my thoughts onto it. So we just decided to go in for the conflict resolution session to just see how we can, work with this. And when I was doing the session with her, immediately after that, she was like, Antara, I don't deserve this kind of disrespect. I feel I'm unnecessarily running after this. And these were her words. I could not record the WhatsApp call. So I think I should not run after this guy anymore. And what I need is that I need to put healthy boundaries around me, around my relationships, because I'm allowing people to use me. Yeah, so that was so strong. And now, and if you and the second day, you won't believe, she again called me and she's telling me, oh, he called me and he was so calm and he was actually apologizing and saying, I have been throwing all, all my stuff, all my anger, all my depression onto you. I agree that, I have not been good to you. I have always used you to throw all my stress onto you. So it was like, and she was like zapped, and she immediately calls me, Antara, do you know he called me and he apologized? And I said, okay, that's beautiful. So she took more 2 or 3 sessions, and now like they are having a balanced kind of relationship. So that is not there, that kind of, disrespect, because she is the one who realized now that I am not respecting myself. I need to put healthy boundaries for myself as well as for the relationships that I'm inviting in my life. Yes. So that was a beautiful shift for her.
Great story. Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely, we need to work on our relationships. And
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And it's absolutely for anything. Conflict resolution is like, use it for anything, for your relationships, for your money, and for your subordinates. So I have even clients for, I have worked for their relationship with the subordinates in their office. So even there was a drastic change for that client as well. Even your day-to-day life, the mates, the typical issue of mates that we have. So yes.
I think every Indian woman watching this,
Yes,
they'll definitely go for this.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. So, like, if a person who is a beginner, who is just looking after these light key sessions and all, so what will be your guidance to start their course and their journey in light keys? We have so many courses
Right,
available.
absolutely, absolutely. So definitely looking at it, if you, what is their requirement, like if they are looking for their working upon their body issues, the body conditions, the health issues, or maybe they are looking upon working, just like I said, whatever conflicts that they have, or they have to manifest something for the prosperity and vitality to increase their vibrations. So when it comes to body, I would definitely suggest the beautiful modality Joyous Body Protocol, which is like, yeah, wow, it's the heart of, I think, light key healing system. At least for me, it's like the heart. I just love that. Yes, definitely it is. So yes, depending upon what they are looking for, we can suggest them whether it is the Joyous Body Protocol they can go for, or maybe the frequency class that they can go for. Or if they just don't want to go through all these things, maybe even they can start their journey with this breakthrough protocols.
Right. Yeah.
that will be really beautiful for them. So like I when I did this conflict resolution with a few of the participants last month, so now when they are using it every day, and just like I told you, this lady today, she called me, so now they are willing to choose the next step.
Right.
Right, so
They
it's like,
get the
this short,
taste of.
yes, get that space, they get to experience that. So it becomes now very easy and even tempting for them to choose, yes, now I need to go ahead, so I need to know more. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I'll say that. Once you start tasting it, it's like chocolate. You will
Yes,
want to eat more and
chocolate.
more and more.
It's like you have different varieties of cakes, just like in the cake shop. Yeah, so similarly, light key healing systems, you
Cakes,
have
ice
different
cream, whatever.
varieties. Wow.
All the flavors
different
we
var-
have.
yeah, different varieties of cakes that are spread, and what to choose. Each one is like yummy and delicious.
Definitely,
Yes.
definitely. So true.
And uh, telling to you what I would say for myself, my experience is the fulfillment that it gave me, that yes, I'm complete. It's like, when I did other modalities, I always had this, no, I need to do something else. Maybe I'm not sufficient enough. I need to do something else. I need to learn something more. I'm not yet ready. So this was my, perspective at that time. But when I came into light key healing systems and when I started with it, there was a sense of completion, and definitely it came, when the expert healer, when we came to that level. So all of those classes that we did, the advanced classes, the space clearing, wow, that is again my favorite. Then going beyond black magic and curses, and then when we came to the expert healer class, when I came to that, and that was like, yes, this is it. And it's like, now I feel I'm complete, whole and complete, and now I can go ahead and take this out to the world.
Yeah.
Right, so when that sense was there within me, that yes, I am complete, and now I can go out and spread this lightness and this fulfillment, this joy of feeling completed, right, I can now take it to the world. So yes, always very, very grateful to Nila for, bringing these beautiful modalities. When really we fall short of words to talk about Nila.
Yeah, we are so much grateful for bringing this thing into our worlds,
Yes.
channeling all these keys. And every day there is a new thing and new energies to every class, everything which we do. And it brings a lot of shifts. You can't just say like in a word or two, but internally in every area of our life, we feel
Yes.
so many shifts daily when we use these keys and modalities. And wow, amazing. No
Yes, and the
words to
best
say.
part is that, Avisha, it's so easy. The tools are so
Ah,
easy to use, right? So that's why, that's the, best thing about it, which I love. So even when you know that there is something coming up in you, now definitely the intensity is not that which we used to have earlier. The intensity has definitely gone down, but even if like there is something which triggers up now,
mhm.
it is very easy for us, okay, I can use this tool and just go ahead and clear it for me.
Right,
Yes,
right.
so it has really become very, very comfortable and easy, just like I would tell you, the 2-minute noodles. So we just had this discussion today morning itself. So it's like very quick, just like, making Maggie in 2 minutes.
Right. And the shifts are also so quick. Like
Yes,
even a
absolutely.
person who experiences a
Rapid.
JBP session itself, like after that half an hour session, they'll
Yes.
feel completely relaxed. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, and
like
and even the the responses or whatever feedbacks that we are getting from all of us in this light key healing system. So even if you are like for 1 year into this, or you have just joined maybe 10 days, but everyone, or maybe even 8 days, so everyone is seeing that shift happening.
right. Yeah. So I would like everyone to know that Nila conducted this Festival of Light in December for this 11 days, and I was also a participant of that. And Antara, Sonali, and all the facilitators, Smriti, and everyone did these sessions, and we all were part of that. And so I got a gift of space clearing from Antara during that festival, and literally that made us connect, and it was like a heart to heart connect. And I know space clearing sessions from Antara are amazing. They shift the
Thank
energies
you.
of
Thank you.
house. So how has been your experience? I think you have been like facilitating around 500 clients only in last year itself. So which is that the most demanded protocol? I feel it's the space
So
clearing.
yeah, so this was more of the tarot readings that I have done, the clients that I have connected. So not 500 clients that I have healed, of course, through tarot readings, but yes, the sessions and the classes that I took were not 500. So talking about more, so whenever a client comes to me, I always feel that space clearing is the must for them. I mean, not always, but yes, most of the clients I have seen that that itself would be good for them to shift their energies, because so everything, like in the space clearing, so the energies of the house, the energies of the people around you, and all the objects and everything, right? So that is adding to that person's evolution, that is adding to that person's growth, or even whatever blocks or problems that he has. So my, so whomsoever, like whatever, whenever I have suggested clients for this, definitely they have gone for these sessions, and it is like, again, one of my favorite space clearing. I just love to do it. It's completely by heart also now. And uh, now if you ask me, space clearing is like, it immediately connects me to that space, shows me whatever, like, in fact, yes, all of us who are frequently doing these sessions, the space clearing sessions, so it beautifully shows you what all needs to be cleansed or what all needs to be transformed, right? And so just maybe I so just talking about one client, I'll tell you, so it will be easy for me also. So for this person, it was not maybe the entire house which I needed to, but it was just one part where I could feel there were lots and lots of worms. And and actually in that place, she then described that there were worms which were generating, coming again and again, in spite of doing all the chemical treatments, and that was continuously shown to me. So the, whatever the psychic attack that family, that house had gone through, so it gave me such a beautiful clarity, and cleansing that itself, only that part of the house, shifted the energy of the entire house, right? So I will say that, the more I had done space clearings, the more my awareness has, or I see my awareness expanding more and more. The more I connect to spaces, I could sense that, yes, I'm able to expand all over and get the awareness of whatever needs to be cleansed. And yes, it has almost all of my clients who have chosen space clearing have benefited. They have seen shifts happening. Not everyone has written to me, but yes, whenever they call me, they talk about, their house getting sold, which was not happening for maybe a longer time, or whatever issues, the stuck money issues. So there are openings that they are now seeing where their money was stuck, or people who are into this hotel industries, the money, a lot of money is being stuck right now. So I have been working for them also now. So for them also right now, they are seeing positive signs where their money is getting released, and they are also able to find new sources of income for themselves now because of these space clearing sessions.
Yeah, because everything in this universe is energy, and the space we occupy, the objects which we have around us, everything is energy, and
Yes.
shifting those energies around you also create a very positive and vibrating space and energies for you also.
Yes.
Amazing. So I know that you have been conducting these meditations fortnightly, and I've also been a part of those meditations. So how has the light keys added to your experience in these meditations?
So again, these meditations was a gift. Like I started in pandemic itself. So initially, when the pandemic started, I almost all the 5 days of the week I used to conduct these meditations. And then when light key system came into my life, it became more easier, and it brought more peace and more calmness to them. And using the tools of light matrix command and the kindness key, so there are still people who are only using the kindness key, kindness meditation, and the light matrix command for healing themselves or healing their situations, from my meditation group, who are still practicing that, and they definitely see a huge shift happening. So even if they have any health issues, they are using those meditations. If they have my recorded meditation, so they're using those meditations, or they join me into these meditations.
And I came to know also about the lady who had this fertility issue.
Okay. Okay.
You had a session with her, and
Okay. Okay. So,
please
so,
share that.
so she basically, we started working for her money block clearing. So I had made a customized session for her. So I was doing some different modalities, and also I had given sessions of space clearing along with the different modalities for her. So when we did the space clearing, going beyond black magic and all, so that was where I was guided that she has issues with her womb, that is the uterus. And that is when, I one day just conducted this womb meditation for her, and we did the clearings, and then I took her to the kindness process, the kindness meditation. And yes, after a few days she just told me, so I was like working with her. So these sessions, the money block clearing sessions that I was doing, it was for almost 21 days. And in between that, then after that, maybe after almost 15 days, she connected, and she said that after a lot of years that she conceived, she was not able to conceive because of some issues, because of some premature delivery that had happened in her first pregnancy, and there were a lot of issues and such things. And then she was able to conceive because of this. And yes, definitely I would say it was more of the space clearings, because I did 3 space clearing sessions. So she was staying into 2 different houses. So for both of them I did, and one of the house was like it was actually a torture room, where she's staying on a rented place, but it was actually a torture room. So there were very, very dense energies which we cleared, where it was a kind of a place where women had suffered a lot, and because of which she was not able to, conceive as well. She was holding on to those energies a lot. She was too attached to those energies.
These black magic and space clearing both helped her.
Yes, yes. And now she's like taking JBP sessions almost every day from me, to have a healthy baby. So it is
Wow.
going to be the best frequency child.
Channeled in womb
Yes.
itself. I don't know what a beautiful
completely
soul which is going to
completely
come.
light key healing.
A
Yes, the
beautiful soul
magic of
coming
light
to
key.
earth with the
Yes,
magic
yes,
of light keys. Yeah.
yes. So it's, yes, daily we are doing the JBP sessions for her. I mean,
Okay.
she has chosen that I would like to have a healthy baby. So as of now, she's wishing that the if the situations are like financially and all, she would like to take it for all 9 months.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
I hope she can. She'll be able to do that. Yeah. Great. Great. So for all our viewers, I would like you to take us to this experience of meditation with light, please. I know they are very amazing.
Okay.
Just give us a taste.
Okay. So what is it? So let's go with the kindness meditation. So just the situation that we are into, the pandemic. I think expansion of lungs, helping us to breathe and expand more and more our lungs. So let's take this kindness meditation. And gently closing your eyes. Focus your attention on the breath that goes in and breath that goes out. And become comfortable with the surface that you're sitting onto. Becoming comfortable with your body. And allowing yourself to relax with every breath that goes in and out. And give yourself the permission to relax completely. And I now ask you to take 3 deep breaths. Inhale with your nose and exhale with your mouth. Inhale as deeply as you can and just allow your lungs to expand. And exhale as deeply as you can, as longer as you can. And I request you to just open your eyes for a second or some time and to just look at this beautiful golden kindness key. This kindness key is 2 infinity symbols crossing each other. And the moment you start looking at this key, you'd feel a sense of energy flowing around this key and all around you. So just allow yourself to flow with the energy of this beautiful golden kindness key. And every time you allow yourself to look at this key and go with the flow of this key, the more calmer and calmer, and the more deeper and deeper, and the more calmer and calmer, and deeper you start becoming. And you may now want to close your eyes, having the vision of your beautiful golden kindness key in front of your eyes, your third eye center, and activating your third eye center with the energy of this beautiful kindness key. The more you are able to visualize this kindness key with your eyes closed, the more you are allowing to open your third eye. And now let the energy of this beautiful kindness key flow down from your third eye to all around you and going deeper and deeper into your body, deeper into your cells, in each and every molecule of your cells. As if you're blessing yourself with this beautiful energy of kindness. And just let it flow to each and every nerves in your body, each and every muscle, each and every organ of your body. And allowing you to relax more and more. And helping you to go deeper and deeper into your own subconscious mind. And as you take a deep breath in, inhale with your nose and fill your lungs completely with the beautiful energy of this golden kindness key into your lungs. And allow your lungs to expand with the expansion of this beautiful kindness key within you. And as you exhale, exhale any resistance, any rigidity, or any decongestion that is there in your lungs. And whenever you exhale out the frequency of kindness so that you dissolve all the toxicity around you with this beautiful energy of the kindness key. And you may even visualize this kindness key at your lungs, inside your lungs. And just allow it to integrate within you, within your lungs. And let us just expand our lungs fully by taking one more deep breath and expanding. And you may release, exhale. It is as if you're just breathing in this kindness frequency and breathing out the kindness frequency to dissolve everything that does not serve you, to dissolve the toxicity around you. And one more time, you can take a deep breath in, filling your lungs completely and inhaling the energy of this beautiful kindness frequency within you and clearing your lungs and each and every blood cells, each and every nerve inside each and every artery in your lung. And exhaling out anything that you're still holding on to. And just let it get transmuted by this beautiful kindness key. And just be in this state of kindness, in this state of expansion of your lungs, expansion of your breath, and breathing in that love, that kindness that you are, and embracing the love and the kindness into each cell of your lungs, into each and every cell of your body. And just don't force yourself to visualize or do anything. Just be in allowance with this energy, and it will help you to dissolve any barriers, any blocks that you have within your lungs, any congestion that you have within your lungs. Just be in allowance. And whenever you're comfortable, you can slowly open your eyes. The beautiful, tingling, the beautiful, sparkling eyes of kindness. Wow.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Very relaxing. Thank you.
It is always very relaxing. Thank you so much. And I'm thankful to Nila for giving us all this beautiful gift and transforming my life. Always grateful to her and each and every member, each and every staff of Infinite Healing Keys, and all the members of Light Key Healing Systems. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, Avisha.
Thank you so much.